Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Going inside. And Giannis with the jam.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. George outside. Launches it. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Bucks rebound. Antetokounmpo. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Middleton. To the middle. Out to DiVincenzo. Over George. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Now Leonard. Zubac with it. Back to Leonard. Zubac passes to Jackson. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Lopez. To the inside. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. Count it.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark. But he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, VA, there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo against George. Leonard outside. George against DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top two-way player in the league at his position.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Holiday passes to Middleton. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. To the paint. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Middleton. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Now here's Jackson. Zubac's with it. Back to Jackson. On the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
You know, the quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Middleton. To the wing, right side. Lopez, a good look. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. George for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See the goal right now really well. We run plays over and over.
Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Taking a look at the Bucks. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Middleton from the outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's stolen by Holiday. And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got 6.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. For the finish. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
George against Lopez. Tipped away. It's stolen by Holiday. Middleton from the outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 9 points in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Holiday, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Jackson against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton passes to Holiday. Shoots over Jackson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Inside. Goes back up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lopez. Middleton, right side. Sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. For 3, George. That shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Zubac against DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. From downtown, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Leonard outside. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. From deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Holiday passes to Lopez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jackson on the wing. Over Holiday. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Milwaukee with a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. And that should do it with the second.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Chris Middleton.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
And that one falls for Jackson. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. And so Jackson nails both of them. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Hill. Here's Allen. Back to Hill. Pass to Nora. Here's Allen. The rebound by Mann.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Allen, the pass to Portis. Here's Nora. Down low. Here's Ogilvy. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Up top, Jackson. Check by Hill. Here's Batum. Pass to Ibaka. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Allen against Kennard.
Foul Clippers. Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Allen, the pass to Hill. Off target from outside. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. To the middle. Intercepted. Pass to Ogilvy. Back to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. Off target from three-point range.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Ibaka's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Pass to Ogilvy. Back to Allen. Takes the 3. They get it back. A nice shot by Ogilvy.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Up top, Ibaka fires for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. To the left side wing. For 3. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside, Hill. Pass to Allen. Here's Nora. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Portis. For 3, Allen. Allen missing again.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Batum. Jackson outside. Back to Batum. Hill with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Allen. Pass to Nora. To the paint. 5 to shoot. And here's Allen. Over Kennard. Second shot opportunity. Here's Nora. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, Batum. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Batum's got his first points in this one.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
7 seconds left in the third. Here's Ibaka. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Grayson Allen. He's out there with George Hill. And it's Ogilvy in at the power forward.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Stolen by Kennard. Going all the way to the rack. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Batum. Here's Mann. Over Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. Inside. The dive for the ball. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Holiday from long range. Batum pulls it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Man, misses. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Holiday. To the paint. Pass to Lopez. The baseline, Jay. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Clippers call time here. The former MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clark, you figure he'll be in that conversation for a while.
Yeah, staggering numbers from him. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him win a few more MVPs, quite honestly, B.A. All-world talent that you just can't ignore. It's hard to take your eyes off of him when he's on the court.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
Here's Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Jackson. Out to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. Jackson with it. Down low to stop the drought. And the layup is up and in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton against Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Outside Holiday. The 3. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
George passes to Leonard. No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bucks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
George drives in.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And here's Holiday. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Phoenix Suns.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Passes it to Holiday. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Textbook stuff from Holiday off the pick and roll. He comes around the screen and rewards the screener with the pass.
Knocks it loose. Booker in the corner. Inside, Crowder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Giannis outside. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Five on the clock. Outside Holiday. Lopez chipped back in for 2.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Booker the pass to Paul. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
Here's Paul after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Paul against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Over Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. First surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And Chris Middleton, the longtime Buck, he's been with the team through it all.
And where I give Chris Middleton the most credit, GA, is the fact that after he signed that long-term big money deal and did not have a great season, it did not deter him from getting to this level because he knew he was worth it and he knew he had the talent. So Chris Middleton deserves what he's gotten in the last couple of seasons, especially the way he's played in the postseason.
Holiday, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Paul looking over the floor. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now here is Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. No good from Booker.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Lopez outside. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
3-point field goal.
Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Right side Crowder. Over Holiday. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bucks leading by 10. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Lopez against Paul. The shot's good from Lopez.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out
and such a fierce competitor. But Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Giannis passes to Middleton. From past the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Holiday against Paul. Middleton looking it over. Back to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Here's Ayton. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Passes to Holiday. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Holiday trying to free himself up. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Bridges outside. To the paint. It's Crowder on the wing, covered by Giannis. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Milwaukee leading by 9. The Bucks working the ball around. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. We've got 1:28 left here in the second. DiVincenzo against Booker. From the top of the key. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Middleton the pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo against Booker. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Booker got it from 16 feet. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Booker looking around. In the corner, it's Bridges. Holiday against Paul. From 18 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And we finished one half of basketball. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point. Lopez outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Suns.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Booker up top, defended by DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Booker. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. DiVincenzo against Booker. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo gets a very good look and converts.
Now, sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Three-pointer, Crowder bridges with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Call against Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is on Holiday.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Holiday the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Shamet with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for your Suns, Jay Crowder.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Payne looking around. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McGee. Tips it up, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Outside Hill. To the middle. And Portis throws it down.
I'd like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. To the paint. And stolen by Portis. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Nora. They grab their own miss. Allen outside. Here's Ojale. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Nobody near Allen. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Portis. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson right side. And there's the drive. Now, here's Shamet, defended by Allen. Here's Kaminsky, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Nwora, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good work there as it goes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks leading by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Back to Giannis. There's the dish to Lopez. Here's Holiday. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. This one for three. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Holiday finds Middleton. Giannis high post. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Call for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Giannis with it. Chris Paul covering. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Holiday gets to Middleton. There's the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
3-point field.
Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
And it's Paul penetrating. That one falls.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
Ball against Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Middleton. Here's Holiday. Here's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Bridges passes to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Giannis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Holiday against Paul. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 14-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he stays with it. Crowder dishes to Booker. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Free throw good, Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And he nails the third. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here is Holiday. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's the NBA on 2. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at point. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Aiden when he gets the ball that deep.
Out to the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Paul. Bridges kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jackson looking it over. George, that's a two-pointer. The second effort. Kicks it out to Leonard. The second chance effort. Zubac trying to break loose. And Leonard has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard. Rising up and firing it.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Here's George. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside Crowder. Paul left side. Basket counts.
Chris Paul has such a gentle touch on his floaters. There's no way the defense can get to that shot.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now, here's Bridges. Kicks it to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. The pass to Ayton. Again, Phoenix.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Beyond the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. Leonard finds Zubac. Outside, George. Tries again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton, the pass to Booker. No good from outside. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Ayton against Zubac. Ayton kicks to Booker. From the arc, it's rebounded by Leonard.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul with the ball and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Second chance shot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside for George. No good on the triple.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And that one is hammered home.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Jackson passes to George. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Jackson gets the bucket.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Jackson against Paul. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Bridges.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
George looking over the floor. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Here's Leonard. No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. And the wide open shot from Paul. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 6 in the quarter. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
The Suns leading, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Inside, kicks it out to Leonard. 3-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 6.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Crowder. Feeds the ball. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Fires top of the key. Jackson misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Bridges outside. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. George finds Leonard. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes in there.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Here's Paul. And here's Crowder. Paul outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot by Paul, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
Pass to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to Dave.
Kevin,
thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the center position. For the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Bledsoe with it. And he drives in. Ibaka outside for Bledsoe. Back to Ibaka. No good. Shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now Shamet. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Shamet's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns. Now here's Bledsoe. Payne covering. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Suns trailing. Payne finds McGee. Now, here's Shamet. Kennard covering. Now, here's Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Fast break, here come the Suns. All going up court. Johnson down low. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Over Batum. For the lead. McGee's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
McGee the pass to Shamet. Johnson outside. Back to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kennard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Clippers substitution.
Jackson up top. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Count it. He has 6.
And if you're the defender, you have to respect the ability of Jackson to finish. That opens things up for the assist.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne gets a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jackson kicks to George. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Johnson outside. Payne with it. Jackson on him. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee for the tie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Zubac atop the key. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. On the pass to Payne. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Knocked loose. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Zubac. George passes to Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Kaminsky misses. Here's Zubac. He got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me...
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Baca is out there with Batum. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Man in at the 3 spot. Here's Man, defended by Crowder. Suns trail by 9. Booker the pass to Crowder. Batum with the steal. Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. 3-pointer. No good from Bledsoe. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Booker finds Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kennard against Bridges. Kennard, the pass to Bledsoe. Back to Kennard. Over Ayton. Kennard's shot is off. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Paul. And count it from 19 feet away. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Bledsoe dishes to Batum. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns. Fires the three. Suns keep it alive.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. To the inside. Batum passes to Kennard. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And it's Luke Kennard with the three. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Batum against Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And Crowder stays with it.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Passes it to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. The three. And another three for the Clippers.
He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Paul against Bledsoe. Booker looking around. Down low. And it's Ayton missing. Clippers leading by 9. Pass to Kennard. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The Clippers keep it alive. Outside for Bledsoe. From deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
Substitution.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Booker outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Jackson finds Leonard. From outside the arc, it falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
From deep, George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Launches a three. The shot that time, not on target. Off on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of beautiful Lake Michigan. And with tip-off come...
Thanks so much, VA.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now here's Middleton. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Holiday. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Zubac passes to Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Count on Leonard to not get held back by the contact. He goes right through it to get his shot off.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo, right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Leonard for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. The 3 is up. Clippers keep it alive. Jackson finds Leonard. George with it. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Zubac. They get it again.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
George passes to Jackson. From outside the arc. George, no good. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo, right side. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson, the pass to George. Now Zubac. Leonard outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Middleton on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Jackson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Jackson outside. Leonard left side. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Leonard's got 10 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Middleton. Tipped. Antetokounmpo with it. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Pass to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Leonard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Defense really unable to stop it. Lopez very dangerous from that spot.
Leonard outside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The Bucks trail.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
For three, George. To the inside. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Outside Holiday, pass to DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Clippers keep it alive. Zubac passes to George. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Middleton against Leonard. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. Drops in the 3. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Now here's Leonard. And stolen by Middleton. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Kicks it out to Middleton. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Jackson, pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Antetokounmpo up top. Back to Holiday. Middleton against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, left side. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
George's shot is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
DiVincenzo against George. Outside, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. 4-3. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Zubac. And the Bucks miss again. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Jackson, the pass to George. And George with the jam.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at center. Jackson down low. Check by Hill. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Here's Ogilvy. Leonard defending. Pass to Hill. Here's Nora. From behind the arc. Hill can't connect.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Hill. Here's Ogilvy. Here's Portis. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. It's good. Leonard's got 14 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Nora. Here's Ogilvy. Stolen by Bledsoe. 3-on-3. And Bledsoe with the slam.
You got to push Bledsoe away from the paint. Keep him on the perimeter. If you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Ogilvy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Ogilvy, down low. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got his first 2 points.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Mann. And here's Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Batum. Hangs. And the layup is good. Batum's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Here's Hill. Banked it in off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Bledsoe against Hill to the paint. Pass to Ibaka. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific screen that time by Nicholas Batum.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside, Hill. Now here's Allen. Up and over Kennard. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Nora. Goes up again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Kennard outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And then Portis with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. 2 points. That one goes. Batum's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got George Hill. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Ogilvy in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now Kennard. There's the triple. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Back to Middleton. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint, not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Zubac passes to Jackson. And it's all from three-point range.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Rebound by the Clippers. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. George passes to Zubac. To the inside. DiVincenzo with the steal. Antetokounmpo outside. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Out to the right wing. And too long on the shot. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim. The Bucks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. And Giannis with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. George outside, down low. Zubac kicks it to George. Lets it go. Here's Zubac to the middle. Tries again. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 19.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And what a huge performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And so here are the Clippers. They led by as many as 18. Jackson against Holiday. Out to Leonard. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George's shot is off. Middleton outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Jackson outside. From deep three-point range. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Hey, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg. And we have...
Hey, Brian.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And he drops it first.
And Giannis just sets the bar so high for his squad. He works so hard out there on the floor, on the practice court, gets himself prepared for games, and that kind of intensity is paying off.
Holiday against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Lopez with it. Outside Holiday. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Holiday.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Paul. Inside. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. To the paint. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. On defense, the Suns. 4-point game. Now Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And he drives it.
Oh, man.
I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Now Aiden. Outside for Booker. Jacks up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Outside Paul. And he's gone for the lob. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Moving it up. Middleton against Bridges. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Suns trailing. Back to Paul. Inside, Lopez with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
It's Middleton on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Yep, count it.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Wide open. Off the left rim and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Middleton. There's the 3. The shot off that time. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's Crowder. Bridges down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Here he goes. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Paul passes to Aiden. And he makes it on the layup.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Holiday. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Back to Middleton. Stolen by Booker. To the inside. Ayton passes to Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Now here's Holiday. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Holiday with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lopez. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And Ayton pulls it down. DiVincenzo against Booker. Pass to Ayton. DiVincenzo with the steal. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Shot selection right now for Middleton is superb.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Who poked away. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul from deep three-point land. They get it back. Second chance shot. And Booker with the lay-in. Booker's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Middleton passes to Lopez. And here's Holiday. Driving in. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got his first basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Paul against Holiday. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Now Middleton. Plenty of space. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And now it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Over Holiday. It's deflected. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton Johnson against Bridges. Knocked away. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Outside Booker. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses off the right iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they're deep.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds. And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Campaign, Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Shamet in at the 2.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Allen, the pass to Portis. Here's Nora. Back to Portis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bucks lead by 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to McGee. Kaminsky with it. Goes back up. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Allen with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Nora.
Phoenix foul. Andrew Shamet. That's his first.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Hill with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. Pass to Nora. McGee with a steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Outside Johnson. Now Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Hill, the pass to Allen. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Right wing. Deflects the pass. Here's Nora, defended by Payne. Out left to the wing. To the middle. It's Portis, high post. Johnson on him. And now the Suns fast break. Payne with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. Payne, he's open. And another basket for Phoenix. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Hill. Pass to Ogilvy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Nice job of running that pick and roll to perfection. Hill pretty good at cutting passes through the defense.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. And there's 1:45 left in the third. A shot from the high post. The rebound by Ogilvy.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Nora. Now here's Allen. Here's Ogilvy. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls it. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now Allen, here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Johnson with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. And here's Payne outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Allen. Pass to Nora. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Hill the pass to Portis. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Ogilvy. And that one is hammered home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Grayson Allen. He's out there with George Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. McGee against Hill. Here's Portis. Offensive rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Some changes for Phoenix. Paul against Holiday. Outside Paul. Launches a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Holiday against Paul. Shoots over Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Booker, the pass to Paul, to the paint. Back to Aiden. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Paul. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And he seems to be always a step ahead of everybody else, with that time Chris Paul bailing out the team as the shot clock runs out.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. That's tipped. Booker goes in. Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Sinks it from distance.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Outside Holiday. Lopez against Aiden. Middleton, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. That one rolls around and rims out. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Crowder with it. Middleton covering. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Suns trailing and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Holiday. 1:31 left to play in the 4th. Antetokounmpo, left side, stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Antetokounmpo against Crowder. And Giannis throws it down.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Holiday against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. Takes a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Crowder. Lopez in the post. He's covered by Ayton. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Offensive rebound.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Paul against Holiday. Right side Booker. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Even early on. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment. Keep going to your spots, keep shooting, be aggressive for the team.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Good work there as it goes.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Paul. Leonard passes to Zubats. There's Jackson with the 3. That one no good. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Here's Jackson. Pass to George. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Now Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Bridges passes to Booker. Shoots over Jackson. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Jackson against Paul. Stolen by Booker. It's an even 3-on-3 break. 18 feet out. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubats. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. Jackson outside to the inside. Zubats finds George. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Jackson against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker can't get it to go. It's George on the wing. From the arc. Buries it from 3. George has got 6.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Up top, Paul. Leonard defending. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges, right side. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Puts up a 3. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's George. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Crowder finds Booker. Hayden with it. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Paul George pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Jackson outside. It's George on the wing. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Off with the layup.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead, leading by a point. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Paul against Leonard. Paul passes to Booker. Launches a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Booker finds Bridges. Here's Crowder. Got a hand on it. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Inside. Zubac passes to George. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Out to the wing. Top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Down low. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Outside Booker. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bridges has got 5 now.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
To the paint. Here's Batum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Bledsoe outside. And Bledsoe with the slam.
The hops on Bledsoe are always impressive. Not many point guards can throw it down like he can.
Ball passes to Bridges. Up top, Booker. Outside, Paul. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Bledsoe. 35 seconds left in the second period. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bledsoe for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton passes to Booker. Crowder left side. It's stolen by Leonard.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
George outside, beyond the arc. And they get it back. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's...
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive an outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think? And that'll about do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Hook loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Pass to Shamet. He takes it in. Count that one.
Landry Shamet.
Here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Leonard outside. And it's blocked. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Jackson outside. George outside. Oh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3. And the Suns shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Leonard. George left side. And the jam by George.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string. And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Great positioning on the putback.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Leonard outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. 5 on the clock. To the inside.
Whoa,
and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Stand out of the spotlight. That's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Throws it up high. Payne finds Kaminsky. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
A decisive finish for Reggie Jackson at the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Leonard outside. 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Kaminsky right side. Outside Payne. Looking to win the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jackson against Payne. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Outside Johnson. And the Suns miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Zubac. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard with the ball. To the middle. And hammers it home over the D.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. Now Kaminsky puts it up from 17. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Eric Bledsoe. Serge Ibaka is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Kennard in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Kennard with it. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges, left side. To the wing on the left. Releases from 15. They get the rebound. And Ayton gets it to go.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Ball against Bledsoe. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Bledsoe. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Knocks it loose. And now the Suns fast break.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton gets the double team. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Here's Crowder.
What do you love about Serge on this end? Has the lateral quickness and to really challenge.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. There's Jackson with the three, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Jackson with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Zubac. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Now Paul, outside Booker, stolen by Jackson. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What dominance from Kawhi on the glass, making sure he gets those second chance points.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside Booker. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Leonard outside. All alone. And again, it's the Clippers converting. And we've got 1:18 left in the final quarter. Paul against Jackson. It's Booker on the wing. It's Booker on the wing. Paul passes to Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Leonard. Hits the front of the rim and out. Inside. Back to Ayton. The 3. To the inside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Leonard for 3, sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 10.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's George. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.